This thumbnail right here. Well, let me not say anything. Welcome back to another Madden 21 Connected Career Franchise video. This is episode 14. Wow, this is the most episodes I ever put out on a series. And today we're continuing with year 7. This is the 2026 NFL season, and it's the 4-2 New York Football Giants, who are coming off their bye week. They came into that bye week winners of 4 in a row after starting out the season 0-2. They're at home and they're taking on the undefeated 7-0 Detroit Lions. You're wondering, huh? Detroit Lions 7-0? Yeah, that's crazy. But over the last 3 years, this has surprisingly been one of the best teams in the NFL. And really, you can think of two of the main reasons why they're this good. One, their defense has gotten hellaciously good over the last few seasons. And one, they drafted this really good kid at quarterback. His name is Bobby Parker. He's now turning into one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And he's going to try to continue to climb that ladder today against a defense in New York that has been red hot. It should be a fun one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it. Lions didn't do anything on their first possession. Let's start it off. Saquon Barkley gets the carry to start off, and he showing off a little power. Gain of 7 on the first carry of the game. Second down and 3. You gotta see 2 receivers to the right side of your field. Zach under center. And Zach trying to draw him on sides. They don't happen. But he finds Darius Slayton on the quick slant. Turns up the field. He gains 15 yards. First completion of the day for Zach Phillips. Nice to see Zach still in rhythm. Zach is on pace to having his usual years. A 37 plus touchdown season and under 10 picks, like he usually does. That run is going nowhere by Saquon Barkley. And like I said, this is one of the best defenses, top to bottom. Every single carry that you look at, they're at least above average. I think they might be above average just in like maybe 1. But everything else is like top 10. This is a very tough defense, and there's a reason why that this team is 7-0. Good gain on that play. 3rd down and 3. You gotta see Zach changing things at the line of scrimmage here. Because he sees some of the defense. He sees pressure coming from the Lions defense. He sees it. It gets picked up perfectly. But that ball is not catched. And today, we are welcoming back Michael Gallup back to the lineup. He is starting today. He did miss, I believe, the last 4 games due to a broken collarbone that he suffered back in week 2 in Philadelphia. Good job by our Giants defense not giving up any points. We're going to hand the ball to Saquon Barkley. He gains 3. Good move by him in the backfield. Creating something out of nothing there. 2nd down and 6 from the 4-yard line. And now we officially welcome back Michael Gallup. Most of the time people welcome back players after when they do have a good player, have one of their normal plays. That's their welcome back play. Welcome back Michael Gallup to the field. That's a gain of 23 yards on that catch down to the 27-yard line. That's a pretty big play. Getting us out of danger territory. Danger territory if we actually have to punt. And that's a good carry by Saquon Barkley. Gain of 2. 2nd down 8 from the 29-yard line. Zach is in the pistol formation. The Giants don't really go to this formation a lot. He was changing something at the line of scrimmage. They sent pressure. Zach gets it out before the pressure gets there, and he gets to TC17, Tim Carter. He has actually played a really good season, and probably one of his better years since his 2nd year in the league, where he went over 1,000 yards. Zach can't really find anywhere to go. He just dumps off to Saquon Barkley, creating something out of nothing on that play. Gain of 7 yards. And right now, Zach is starting off pretty well. 5 or 6, 67 yards. I think the Giants and that coaching staff will definitely take that start, but I think we most of the time not expect that type of start for number 4. Paul Duval gets the carry. That's a backup running back. He gets about 2 yards. 3rd and inches. This is a crucial play for the New York Giants. They've struggled on this down multiple times, and it seems like to me they barely got it with Paul Duval getting the carry, and yes, they barely got it. But I think that play illustrates how tough it is to move the football on the ground against this defense of the Detroit Lions. Great pressure by the Detroit Lions, forcing that quick throw to Clayton Watson on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Second down 10 from the 46-yard line. 2 receivers to the left. Zach changing the play up at the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. Hands it off to Saquon Barkley. But again, like I said, this defense is extremely difficult to move the football against, especially on the ground. And Saquon Barkley, that route is usually not open when we go to that formation, but it was. And I think he's still a yard short. And the Giants, they're going to go for it. Let's see if they go quick here. And yes, they will. They're going to snap before the end of the first quarter. And they do pick up the first down with Steve Beach. That's a first down 10 from the 33-yard line. Let's see if the Giants can go get their first points on the day. Hands it off to Saquon Barkley. A gain of 5. Saquon's actually had a pretty decent day. Not bad, pretty decent. Not as good as the game that he had back in Washington, where he pretty much broke the game open with his 75-yard touchdown. But that was a winless football team. We're playing against an undefeated football team. So we can't really rely upon some of the things that happened against them to happen against this team. That was a good throw to Clayton Watson for the first down. Let's keep it moving. First down 10 from the 20-yard line. Handed off to Saquon Barkley. Seemed like they sent pressure again. They sent a run commit. They were right. No gain on that play. Second down 10. 2 receivers to the left. Play action pass. And Zach rolls out and he tried to find Michael Gallup, but that's good defense. I believe that was actually Jeff Okudah making the play on the football. He's still one of the better corners in this game here today. And as you see, he was on that play that we're right now reviewing, and Zach throws the ball away. You guys can see who was matching up with Michael Gallup in the slot. That would happen to be Jeff Okudah. He's probably going to be following the guys in the slot all day long here today. Right now, he's matched up on TC, and TC wasn't open. Zach decides to check it down. And as you guys see on the scoreboard, the score is only 6-3. But I don't think we are even surprised by the slides with how good this defense has been playing this year. Well, over these last 4 games during this winning streak, they've been terrific. And I thought that was actually a bad spot, and that bad spot caused us not to get the first down. We had to punt, but again, good job by our defense. Our defense has been playing well over this winning streak. They're playing well again here today. And Zach, he had to move before he takes a lick. And now this game's inside 2 minutes. It seems like they're not in any rush to run a play. I'm kind of surprised. I think Zach, after this play, you're gonna see the pace get increased, and that one to me looked like he was outside the tackle box, but the ref said otherwise. He was not. That would happen to be a a grounding call. Move back, and a loss of down. Good play by the Giants, popping out the screen pass. Gains of 11, third down and 10. This is a huge third down conversion here for the New York Giants. Down to the 34-yard line, and it seemed like they're taking way too much time deciding what play they want to run. It seemed like they finally got a play, and now the ball's finally getting snapped. They wasted a little bit too much time off that clock. And wow, Darius Slayton, you would expect that from Michael Gallup in this game. He's missed the last 4 games for this team. But now from Darius Slayton, the guy that's pretty much has had to step up in place of Michael Gallup. But you guys see the play right there. Trey Bowens gets the interception, returned back to the house for a pick 6, and that's half, ladies and gentlemen. 10-6 your ball game. And you're really wondering, how in the world are the Giants up in this game? You guys see, look at every single stat. The Lions have outplayed us in every major category, and really the only key determining factor in this game is really turnovers. That's really been the determining factor. But let's just see what happens here in the second half. Well, you guys see Bobby Parker. He's been playing well. He's from Ohio State. He's been playing really well. Let's see. And like I said, they ran the football very well in this game. We haven't. No Saquon nor Paul Duvall. Steven Beats in maybe, but you guys see the receivers. They got a lot of talent on this team. It's gonna be a good finish. All right. Let's get into the second half, everybody. 2 receivers, One on each side, 2 tight ends in the formation on the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hand it off to Saquon Barkley. He gets about 3 yards. Saquon Barkley, 10 carries for 25 yards. He's not having the greatest of games, but you can't really expect to always have a good game in the NFL, especially when you're playing against this type of defense in the Detroit Lions. One of the better rush defenses in the NFL, and one of the better pass defenses in the NFL. Top to bottom, as I said, one of the better defenses in the NFL. There's a reason why they're 7-0 coming into this game. All right. Again, not a good play from the Giants offense. 2 negative plays sends them back to 3rd and 14. Bunch to the right. Zach, he throws it, and Tim, he drops that pass. Well, I wouldn't say that's a drop. That was just a great play. I believe Jeff Okudah made the play. You guys see the Lions, they got 3 points on their next offensive drive. 9-10 is your score. Giants start their drive on the 25-yard line. Zach's in the shotgun. He finds Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup breaks a tackle. He's in the open field. Michael Gallup! And he's down to the 8-yard line. What a play for Michael Gallup. He just turned 33 before this season even started, but he still seems like he still got a little bit of that breakaway speed, as you guys saw in that play right there. What a play from Michael Gallup. This offense has been struggling, because you guys have to remember, the only touchdown that's been scored in the game has been scored by Trey Bowens, who plays defense. You guys see, that would happen to be a false start. I believe that's on one of our guards, Willie Hernandez. That moves us back to the 13-yard line. Still 1st and goal. Let's see what happens here on this drive. You guys see Zach on the play action pass. Nobody's open. Zach throws it away. Zach being very smart with the football here in this game. Very smart, not really fortunate, because he understands how big-time ball hawker. And Saquon Barkley gets on the carry on the power play, and he punches it in for a touchdown. You guys see, number 60 in his career. He's had one heck of a career so far, and there's many more of that to come in his career. And wow, coming into this year, he's had 1,000 yards in every single season he's played, and he has, outside of 1 year, he was hurt. And just think about that. There's not that many running backs who've done that. I think only running backs who've done that has been the greats, and maybe Zeke. Zeke might be what that. You know what I'm saying? And actually, hold on, guys. All right, sorry guys. I actually had I was about to say eat dinner. But back to where we were. 2nd down 9, and Zach, nobody was open. Pressure was in his face. He had to throw it away. Zach has kind of went a little bit like, well, he hasn't really been. He's been kind of off rhythm a little bit over these last couple drives. 11-19 now after starting out the game 5 for 6. 3rd down 9 from the 26-yard line. Zach trying to use the Howard count. It's not working. Zach's now going to snap the ball, and he finds Darius Slay, and obviously that's not going to pick up enough yards to pick up the first down. Now Zach is actually at 60% completion percentage, and I think the Lions actually did end up scoring a touchdown. So now the Giants are down in this game. Right now, down and losing in this game. Right now, Zach has not thrown a touchdown pass in this game so far, but he has not thrown an interception. He's taking care of the football, not getting sacked. That's obviously all good and well. By the way, this is the 8th ranked team in terms of sacks. So this team can get after the quarterback. As I said earlier in the game, this is one of the best defenses in the NFL as Zach picks up the first down with a pass to Michael Gallup. But I think I said this earlier in the game. This team is one of the best teams in the NFL for a multitude of reasons. This is probably one of the most balanced teams in the NFL today. You guys see 1st down 10 from the 15. Hits Clayton Watson over the middle. That's a gain of 18. That's a first down. Giants down to the 33. They're trying to drive down and take the lead. 1st down 10. It's a screen pass to Saquon Barkley. Gets about 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 5. Saquon Barkley, he's always been very heavily involved ever since Zach came over, really in the passing game mainly. He's always been involved in the ground game. He's been one of the better ones in the NFL. And Zach, they try to do the end around play with Michael Gallup, and that goes nowhere. It actually loses 2 yards on the play. 3rd and 7 from the 36. From the 36-yard line, and Clayton Watson makes another huge catch. He's been dominating that middle of the field so far this year. He's on pace to having a monster season, and he picks up a first down on that play. 4 catches for 49 yards for number 81, Clayton Watson. 3 receivers to the left side of the field. Pressure's coming. And Zach, he gets it away. And what a catch. I believe that's Steven Alexander who made the catch. That is a big-time catch by Steven Alexander. He gets the first down. That's his first catch of the day. Gets the Giants to inside the 25-yard line. First down 10 from the 23-yard line. And there, I believe that is Darius Slayton. He makes the catch. That is, actually I was about to say first down, but there's only 2nd down and inches. Very close to a first down though. 2nd down inches. Wide receivers are close to the wide receiver. Zach changed the play, and he hands it to Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley, really, even with that touchdown run, hasn't really had a good game. But you gotta just admit, this team has been able. We gotta admit, but you're playing against a team, one of the better rushing defenses in all of football. You can't really expect to have a big rushing game. You're really gonna have to try to beat them throughout the air, which is pretty much has been the Giants' tactic, even though they try to keep it in the scheme of things. And on first down and 10, the Giants could not get anything. Zach had to throw it away, and he takes a really big shot from the Lions defense. Incomplete. Paul Duvall. Seemed like he might have had a hole up the middle, but he decided not to take it, and that leaves him with pretty much a gain of 1. You gotta see the Lions came into this week ranked number 1 in takeaways. They have gotten none in a huge game. There's no one there, and I'm like, that's a questionable call, but they're gonna call roughing the passer. But that actually ended our drive. But the Lions turned it over again. And now the Giants, they pretty much had the opportunity to pretty much end this game. Well, I wouldn't say end this game. I would say pretty much make this game a 2-score lead and pretty much start putting the icing on the cake for this game. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind out the gut. 3rd down and 7. Zach under center in a close I formation. And Zach, no one is open. He throws it out of bounds. 4th down and 7. They kick a field goal. They do not do anything with the drive. I mean the Detroit offense. 5 minutes and 44 seconds left to go, and the Giants just need to run down this clock, and they can walk out of here with win number 5 in a row. Good play by Michael Gallup. Zach gets the ball under center, and that's a sack. That, by the way, that's their first sack of the game. And this is, by the way, I actually mentioned this earlier, just a couple minutes ago. This is the 8th ranked team in sacks. And I think that sack kind of shows you they haven't really gotten that much sack reduction or pass rush in this game. The pass rush has actually been pretty good, but you guys see that catch and run by TC17 puts Zach over 300 yards passing. He's having another great year, and this game has shown. And not really just not really in the touchdown department, but I think what a catch by Michael Gallup. Excuse me, I was just in mid-sentence. A one-handed catch coming off the broken collarbone in a big game at home. That's a big-time play. Huge play. Yeah, see, hand the ball to Saquon Barkley, and that's without a doubt his best carry of the game. That gives him 56 yards rushing on the day. That's a first down, and we're nearly at the 2-minute warning. The point where I think the Detroit Lions are going to have to start using their timeouts if they want to have any chance to get the football back and somehow retain their undefeated season and send this game into overtime. 2nd down and 10. Obviously, that play stops the clock. Still 15 seconds before the 2-minute warning hits. Zach trying to use a hard out. Won't work. There's somebody right there. Zach shakes him off, and he gets decked again. The 2nd sack of the day for the Lions. Great job by Zach getting away from the first wave of pass rush. Obviously, that play was not blocked up properly, and Zach still ended up getting sacked. And Zach throws a bullet on 3rd and 13 to Clayton Watson. And now you can start feeling the air coming out the balloon of the Detroit Lions, sensing their first loss of the year. But that's a good play, though, on first down and goal from, I believe, the 8. Lost 2 yards. Let's see what happens here on 2nd and goal. Gain of 1. 3rd and 7. This could possibly be the game. Well, honestly, the Giants can only get a touchdown. And great play by the Lions defense. 4th down. The Giants do end up kicking a field goal here. And let's see what happens here for the rest of this game. T. Higgins gets the catch. And apparently they weren't set for a proper play to go to the end zone. They weren't ready for that. And time has expired. The New York Giants get a huge victory here at home against the undefeated Lions. And the undefeated Lions are going to fall for the first time this year and go to 7-1. We're going to go to 5-2. And to be honest, guys, this was not really our greatest victory. This was not really a great win at all. I think we played a lot. We've had games where we played a lot better. But as you guys see, the big play of the game and really the difference in this game. The difference in this game, honestly, in my opinion, was the defensive pressure that our team was able to generate on Bobby Parker was a huge difference in the game. And I think another difference in the game, in my opinion, what happened to be that interception by Trey Bowens really did break open the game. But you guys really do see, the Lions dominated us. This was a great quarterback duel. Both quarterbacks threw over 300 yards in this game. Absolutely was fantastic. But the turnovers, that was the huge story in this game. And again, this defense came in red hot. When I say let me put it this way. Our defense came into this game red hot and on a roll. And they're going to continue that roll. They have not allowed a 20 points to an opposing offense since week 2. And that was our last loss this year. Ever since then, we racked up 5 straight victories, including this one. This was a huge one. We were the major underdogs in this game. Major. And you guys see it's just kind of hard to figure out how we ended up winning this game. Because I actually think that Detroit's defense didn't play bad at all. They actually held us offensively under 20 points themselves. The only reason we have over 20 was due to that pick 6 at the end of the first half, which gave us our first touchdown and gave the first touchdown for either team on the game. This was a very, very good, very well played game against 2 great teams, against 2 great quarterbacks, and it was a huge win. We're now 5-2. Next week, we got the undefeated Dallas Cowboys in Big D, in prime time. And Dallas, I remember I told you guys the first 2 or 3 seasons, they ended up collapsing. I don't really think they're collapsing this year because I think they have a lot more depth at a lot of positions compared to what they had last year. I think injuries played a role. But I think this year they've been much healthier, and I think they have a lot more depth. So this is a year that I think Dallas is the clear-cut favorite. We'll see what happens there in Week 9 at the NFL season, going against Big D, Dak, Zeke, and Clayton. This is actually another revenge game for him. You guys know, in real life, he actually plays for the Dallas Cowboys. That's the team that actually drafted him. Oh, I think he might be undrafted. Cowboys fans, let me know. I don't know that much about your players. But this was a huge win. 5-2, 5 in a row. Welcome back, Mike. It's good to see him play well. Let's see if we can get win number 6. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Who the heck is Matthew?
Peace. Maybe upstairs.